Hi there everyone, Andrew Roberts here. Welcome to this week's blog called Slow Down to Speed Up. I want to give you two really interesting ideas about this concept. Why is it, or how is it that when we slow down, we actually speed up? And the first one was taught to me by an amazing guy. His name's Creel Price, and he termed this brick theory. And I want you to imagine you're walking along with this huge backpack of bricks, and you arrive at the base of a mountain, and your goal is to climb that mountain. Wouldn't it be smarter removing the bricks out of the backpack before taking on the mountain? And I bring this up because as a business coach, I work with so many clients, and they're constantly setting goals, yet they're constantly swamped with bricks, things to do, thoughts going on in their head. And it's way better that actually by slowing down and clearing and removing the bricks, we will actually speed up. And a really simple little exercise for you to do in this space is to sit down and empty your mind under two columns, in the left-hand side personal, in the right-hand side business or career, and empty absolutely every brick going on in your life, in your head. And a brick is anything left undone. And secondly, anything that's zapping your energy. Dump it down onto a piece of paper, work out how long it will take you, and then prioritize it. Then give yourself permission to have a couple of days where you do nothing but work on the bricks. I mean, what I do is I lock them aside, I put an out of office on my email and on my phone, and I let everyone else know that I'm unavailable, and I just clean the bricks. And it just removes all this pain that a lot of us experience from just too much to do, and it will actually speed you up. The second thing I want to talk about when it comes to slowing down to speed up is we go to so many courses and we speak to all these mentors, and they're always telling us we've got to push harder, we've got to go, 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 go. But for me, could you imagine a car that never ever stops to have a service? It's constantly working, constantly going. Sooner or later, it's going to get problems. It's going to break down. Things are going to start going wrong. It's not going to run at its optimal performance. And if you look at humans, look at us, we are so bombarded with noise, distraction, people ringing us. Technology's actually, in many ways, created this massive movement in our minds. It's exhausting. People are more stressed, more angst, and feeling like it's just a bombardment into their personal space. And just like a car that gets booked in for a major service, we as humans really need to do this. I mean, I speak to so many business owners, entrepreneurs, and they never allow themselves permission to have a holiday. And it's not, I ask them, if I was to ask you to show me your calendar, will I see your holidays booked in there? You see, when you slow down and actually stop, you give your body permission to catch up. You actually have your major breakthroughs. It's like when you go to a gym. When you go to a gym, the work's done after the session, not during. It's really interesting why you're resting. And this is why if we give ourselves permission to get away from all the noise and all the hustle and to slow down, we may take that little short-term sacrifice of a week away from our busy schedule, and we may think, oh, we can't afford that, but you seriously cannot afford not to do this. I will guarantee you, you will speed up to such a degree you won't even know yourself. So quick story, last year I was experiencing demotivation, and I kept thinking, maybe I'm over this. Maybe I'm going through this because I'm not supposed to be doing this anymore. And I was questioning my current business, the stuff that I'm doing now. And then someone introduced me to this place that I went to over in Bali, where it was almost like an opportunity to get away. There was no technology. I call it a brain detox. When we need it, I was eating healthy food for a week, and I had the opportunity to experience this concept that I'd never heard of, called Ayurveda. And for me, it was a little bit foreign, but if you like, it was like a major stop. It was like a major car service. That's the best way for me to describe it. They cleansed out my mind, they cleansed out my body. Now, over 10 days, it was like going on this holiday. It was amazing. I was I was massaged every day. I was given really healthy food. They put 60 litres of oil into my body every day, which just, they explained to me, was a way to internally massage my organs. In many ways, they were doing a lot of brain detoxing as well, but it got me, it enabled me to slow down like I've never experienced slowing down before. In fact, I was sleeping about 15 hours a day. I was doing yoga, things that I don't normally do. And I went for around about 8 days. And I came back after that and I felt like I was 16. It was the most extraordinary experience. My energy levels were 10 times higher than what I could remember. If you were to ask my friends after when I got back from that event, they said, "Where the hell have you been and what drugs are you on? Can we have some?" Because it was just like, I felt like a kid again. My passion was just Richter scale. And the other thing, I teach this now, but 1 hour of inspired work beats 6 hours of uninspired work. And I was inspired again. And you know what? The money and the contacts and the things coming into my life was just unbelievable. And for those that are interested, it was that profound. We're going to take a small group back. I'm going back and doing it again with my business partner and team. And we want to really encourage a few people. We're going to take a group of 10. We've bought a package group. So we've got some details below for you. It was that profound. I'm going to go back every year and experience this. Because you know something? Sometimes we think we put everyone else first, our family, our friends, our work, but sometimes we need to stop and give ourselves permission to do something for ourselves. And so an idea to consider is when you actually give yourself permission to go and do this brain detox, this body detox, it will actually enable you to sink from head more to heart. And what I find is this gives you permission to give back to other people. When you're in a good place, you're in a much better place to serve and help others. So check it out below, some further details, click on the link and let us know if you're interested. But we've got a really good package deal for this and we want to take a small group over there to experience this. But the biggest lesson from today, when you slow down, you truly do speed up.